Welcome back to Product Profile. My name's Andy, and today we've got an exclusive first look at the brand new Art9 AX series from RCF. Fleshing out the incredibly popular Art9 series, Art9 AX introduces a 6-channel mixer with Bluetooth streaming and control. On the face of it, these new speakers are exactly the same as their Art9 counterparts, with the same cabinet, construction and advanced DSP, fur phase and bass motion control. We've already covered the acoustics and build quality of Art9 in another video, so if you'd like to know more about that, we'll link it here. The AX series comes in 3 flavours, mirroring the Art910, 912 and 915, with the same drivers that acoustically match the original Art9 series. At the back of each speaker, there's a fresh layout for all your ins and outs, and of course, the all-new mixer interface. Now, this is a 6-channel mixer, so we have 2 mono mic line inputs with XLR jack combo connectors. These can be used separately or as left and right for stereo output. Channels 3 and 4 belong to the 3.5mm aux in at the top, and channels 5 and 6 are for stereo Bluetooth streaming. And finally, we have an XLR mix out. This allows you to output your mix via XLR to any other Art9 or Art9 AX speaker in a mono or stereo configuration. If you're pairing 2 Art9 AX speakers, you can also transmit your mix out via Bluetooth for cable-free sound. There's also a mix out override button, which essentially deactivates the mixer for linked AX speakers, giving you a clean in and through for daisy chaining your speakers. Art9 AX also features a crossover mode for use with RCF subwoofers, including presets for sub 8003, 905, 708, 705 and 702 AS subs. Power is provided by a standard 3-pin IEC cable, and you also have a micro USB port for firmware updates. Let's take a look at the main attraction, the 6-channel mixer. Navigation of the mixer is super simple with a bright 2.4-inch full-colour touchscreen and dedicated volume and editing knob, which also doubles as a button. At the top level of the mixer, you have live monitoring and levels control for all your channels and the master mix out. These can be controlled on the fly by selecting one of the channel faders and adjusting the levels with the volume knob. The level of your chosen channel is displayed at the bottom of the screen above the mix out and channel edit mode indicator. There are labels for 48V phantom power on channels 1 and 2 and ducking indicators on channels 2 through 6. This allows you to use the channel 1 mic input as a public address, automatically ducking down the levels on specific channels whenever you want to make an announcement. Reverb settings can be accessed from the top menu by swiping left from the 3 dots on the right-hand side of the screen. From here, you can precisely control the reverb for each channel, select from small, medium and large presets, adjust the overall FX return, and toggle reverb on and off for all channels with a single button. Heading back to the top mixer page, you can also tap into each channel for precision PEQ adjustments, including high pass filter, lows, mids and highs. Just select the parameter you'd like to adjust and toggle it up and down with the selector knob. Spin it slowly for precise control or quickly for faster jumps. This is true across the mixer settings and really speeds up the process of setting up your speaker. Another cool trick is that if you press, click and hold the dial, it will reset the parameter, saving you valuable time if you want to quickly adjust different settings. For channels 3 through 6, you can also adjust the left and right balance of the inputs. With channels 1 and 2 being mic line inputs, they have the same PEQ and levels controls as the other channels, with the addition of a compressor, input preamp sensitivity, phantom power and the ability to link channels 1 and 2, with the option to pan between them. One more handy quick tip for the channels section, or anywhere in the menus actually, if you want to quickly get back to the top mixer page at any point, just swipe down from the top of the screen. Finally, for the mixer page, we have the main mix out section. Again, you can control the main levels adjust from the front screen using the volume adjust dial, or tap into the mixer settings for more options. From here, you can control your levels and adjust up to 6 PEQ points, including the high pass filter. Using the control knob, you can get precise control over the frequency, gain, and the Q, curve or bandwidth, of each point. You can also reset the entire mix out PEQ with the EQ initialize button. Moving on to the settings pages, and there's a whole bunch of controls to unlock here. Starting at the bottom, we have the channel edit modes. As you can see, we're currently in advanced mode. This gives us access to all the PEQ settings in the channel edit pages. In easy mode, you're limited to levels adjustment across all channels, and preamp, phantom power and linking for channels 1 and 2. You can also quickly toggle between easy and advanced mode from any channel page by long pressing on the PEQ. Next, we have the system settings page. From here, you have full control of your speaker. Like the original Art9, you can set your speaker preset to linear, boost or stage, or override the mixer of your speaker to essentially allow channel 1 to act as a direct input and through signal for linking additional speakers. You can program your crossover mode for use with additional subwoofers, choose from subwoofer presets, and adjust trim, delay and frequency, as well as toggling low pass filter and polarity settings. In the audio setup section, you can adjust which channels are affected by the ducker, adjust reverb for all channels, toggle delay settings between speakers, and configure your mix out settings including mono, stereo, and crossover modes, and the ability to independently link delay, EQ and levels control for linked mono speakers. In the utilities section, you can view all your speaker information including firmware version and Bluetooth name, change the display settings including brightness and idle time, and reset Bluetooth settings or factory reset your entire speaker. In the Bluetooth options, you can toggle into single mode, allowing one or more Bluetooth connections for streaming and control. To pair a device for streaming and control, navigate back to the top mixer page and tap the Bluetooth icon. From here, you can tap Pair and select Art9AX from your device's Bluetooth settings. Once paired, you can choose to stream audio only or download the RCF Live Remote app for iOS and Android, giving you wireless remote control of all your mixer options. We'll be posting a full demo of the RCF Live Remote app soon, so don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring the bell below to stay notified. We'll link the video here and down in the description when it goes live. Back to the Bluetooth settings, and dual primary and secondary modes allow you to pair two Art9AX speakers together for mono or stereo sound with either speaker in master or slave mode. In the dual modes, your speakers are locked into easy editing mode for simpler configuration. Dual primary mode allows you to control whether your speakers are in left and right stereo or mono zone modes. You can also assign left or right channels to either speaker and toggle level links for channels 1 and 2 and Bluetooth streaming. All of these settings are locked for the secondary speaker. The Bluetooth status bar below tells you which mode you're in and whether you have Bluetooth connected for streaming and control. From here, you can also rename your speakers for Bluetooth with up to 8 characters. The last thing to mention in the system settings is the load and save function. Here you can save up to 8 presets to instantly recall your system settings for various situations like presentations, crossover mode, or Bluetooth stereo. This makes it super easy to recall your favourite settings for the most common applications, whether you're setting up for an install client or for a live event. Now, there's a lot of options in the system settings which less technical users may find overwhelming or can be a little difficult to navigate when you're in a hurry. For this reason, RCF have included a step-by-step configuration wizard to streamline your setup. On the system settings page, you can quickly configure your Bluetooth mode, mixer mode, and mix out or stereo designation. The input wizard allows you to set up channels 1 and 2 with settings for source type, input selection, EQ setup, sensitivity, and phantom power. Not only is this great for less technical users, but it speeds up the process of setting up your inputs for seasoned pros as well. The Art9AX is an incredibly flexible tool for live events and presentation, or venues like leisure centres or schools, looking for a flexible solution without having to compromise on power. And the fact that it works seamlessly with the original Art9 series and a host of RCF subs is a huge bonus for higher-end production companies looking to just expand their existing lineup. Okay, that was the Art9AX from RCF. Give us a like if you found this video helpful, and don't forget to subscribe to see our demo on the Live Remote app. Visit the Leisuretec website to find out more, and we'll see you in the next one.